Man, it's so hot here today. It's spring, but it feels like summer. What's up guys, Nemfurlani here and welcome back to a new video. If you're new to this channel, there's one thing you need to know. I make videos with and about the Canon 90D, the Canon M50, the Canon EOS R, and the Canon R6, which is filming right now, by the way. So what do I talk about today? Well, I'd like to show you something. It's a filter. For what? Well, this filter is supposed to soften the image, but in a nice way. It affects the highlights and the shadows and details. Let's say it could be considered a kind of a beauty filter, but it's not. It's much more than that, because its effect is supposed to be very subtle. And at the same time, when we use it, we're supposed to get a kind of dreamy effect. So for both videos and photos, this filter opens up more creative opportunities. What's the name of the filter? What is it? It's the K&F Black Diffusion or Black Mist 1/4. This comes in this very nice case. Man, it's so hot here today. It's spring, but it feels like summer. Anyways, before I pop this in, I'm gonna zoom in to 30 or 35 millimeters so you can get a closer look at the effect of this filter. Like this. So now there's no filter, there's an ND filter, variable ND filter, and I'm gonna put on top of it this K&F Concept Black Mist right now. Well, I actually couldn't. I have to do it in a different way. I have to take off the ND filter, then mount the Black Mist filter to the lens, and then the ND filter on top of it, because there was no way to connect it. There was no thread on the outer part of the ND filter. So, but now it's working. Just have to do it the other way around, and this is it. You're seeing it with the Canon R6, the EF 16 to 35 millimeters version 2, f2.8. At f2.8, now with the Black Mist filter. So what do you think about it? Do you see any difference? Leave a comment down below, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. This is now at 35 millimeters. The size of this filter is 82 millimeters. So I can use it on this lens, which is 82 millimeter diameter, and on any other lens. So my tip, when you buy a filter, ND filter, Black Mist filter, polarizer, whatever filter, get it the size of your biggest lens, because then you can use it on any other lens. Why? Because you can get for very cheap like step up or step down rings that allow you to adapt the filter thread to all your other lenses. Like in this case, for example, if I want to use it on the RF 35mm f1.8, I can. Yes, indeed. With this 1 second, and we're gonna see the Canon R6 with the RF 35mm f1.8 first, without the K&F Concept Black Mist. 1 second. And here it is, the Canon R6 with the RF 35mm f1.8 at f2.8 right now. This is what it looks like without the K&F Concept Black Mist filter. Now I'm gonna pop it in and see what happens. So now with the Black Mist filter on. Again, let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And check the links in the description to see all my gear stuff and things, my gear, and this awesome filter that you can get if you click on the link. sun is very harsh. Guess I'm gonna use 4K 60. I wanna try to open this lens wide to f1.8. I hope I don't overexpose it too much. Still with this awesome filter on, and so what do you think about it? Just let me know, because I can't see it right now. I really need to go home to my studio and check it out. So 1 second. So we have seen this awesome filter, the K&F Concept Black Mist outdoors. Again, just let me know what you think about it. But now I'm here in my studio and I have the Canon R6 here with the 16 to 35 millimeters f2.8 with my regular setup for what concerns the lights, plus a couple of LEDs here. There are 3. And now I want to test this great filter like here in my studio and see the difference. In this case, I'm not using an ND filter, so I don't need to do what I did when I was at my outdoor studio. I just pop it in and let's see what happens. And here it is, the K&F Concept Black Mist 1/4. The fact that I specify 1/4 means that there is another one, the 1/8. And what's the difference? Well, let's say the 1/8 is a little mild, the effect is a little more subtle. The 1/4 is supposed to be a little bit more evident. Again, let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And check the links in the description to see all my gear stuff and things. My gear. And also this filter here, the K&F Concept Black Mist 1/4 here. So do we get a more dreamy look? Well, you can see I put these lights on purpose so that you can see the difference from without the filter and with it, and also on my face. But I mean, I'm gonna zoom it in now a little bit. Do I look any younger? Who needs this filter? If you take photos and videos and you want the closest thing to a beauty filter, or you want to achieve like a dreamy look, especially if you are a video maker, well then this filter, K&F Concept Black Mist 1/4, is for you. Again, what size should you buy? It depends on which lens you're gonna use it, so it depends on the filter thread of the lens. However, as I said earlier, when I was outside, you should get the size that fits your biggest lens. Because then, even though it's more expensive than a smaller size, you don't need to buy other filters for your other lenses, but you just get like step up or step down rings, something like this. And you can use this one, for example, 82 millimeters on the 16 to 35, and then you can use it on the RF 35 millimeters f1.8 using these rings. I think also the Nifty 50, the RF version, is a 52 millimeters diameter. Right? Right. All right, so in the end, do I recommend this filter? Well, as I said, if you want to achieve a more dreamy look, without compromising the overall quality of the image or the footage, yes indeed, I do recommend this filter. Alright, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys when the next video. Is it dirty or something? You can use, and you can use step. I blanked. And you can use step-up rings. Too much? Yeah. And you can use, man, it's so hot. Whoa! Why am I wearing this? Man, this is the last time I'm wearing a hoodie this year. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you hear that? There are ghosts. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, what was I saying? Man, I forgot. All right, do you hear that? Man, it's so hot. I'm sweating. And I'll see you guys. Blah, 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 blah. Bye.